I want to begin by saying that I've served this county for over 7 years as your Allen County Commissioner. Previous to my tenure as Commissioner, I served as American Township Trustee for an additional 7 years. I've enjoyed the experience, but there's still more work to be done. I've fought for the citizens of this county on many different fronts, and it's been my pleasure to do so. I feel the need to continue to work hard for this county, especially with the trying time we all face with the current economic situation. I believe we need a strong, consistent, conservative voice to remain in the Commissioner's office to protect all of us by promoting lower taxes, smaller government, and conservative principles, especially when it comes to financial matters. We can no longer be all things to all people. When the government takes more of our money by way of taxes, it lowers our personal quality of life. You have suffered enough already without the government taking more of your hard-earned money. There are many people who are out of work, some have even lost their homes. These are serious times, and we need serious, hard-working people who know what to do in times like these. My voting record proves I am that person. I understand how crippling it can be when we are overtaxed and overregulated. Small business is a backbone of our country and its economy, and we need to help them, not hurt them. This is about the government learning to live within its means. I've heard from some time now about the new norm, which essentially translates into smaller, more efficient government. It has caused the state to form a committee to study consolidation and reconfiguration of all local government entities. This is a good first step in improving efficiencies within government. It's well documented and on many different fronts by many different entities that we need to change, as we cannot continue to keep raising people's taxes. I believe government has become a large part of the problem instead of stepping up to do its part to help our citizens during one of the worst economic times our county and our country's history. We've nearly taxed our citizens into oblivion, and they and I are tired of it. We need less taxes, and we need smaller government. A $15 million tax increase was forced upon the residents of this county last summer, and I was very vocal in opposition to it. I stated from the very beginning that we stop spending money for things which essentially are outside of the necessary, essential, mandated services, such as law enforcement, jail, our court system, the list goes on and on. And essentially, if we did not do that, we would not need to raise taxes. I was proven correct when we finished the year with a $3.5 million carryover and a $1.26 million reserve fund still fully intact. While we're on the subject of $15 million tax increase, I think it bears mentioning that this was not their only option. However, I think it was considered their easiest option. If I, as a third commissioner, had voted for the tax, it would have enabled at that point for this to be considered an emergency measure. It would therefore have remained in effect for 6 months, regardless of the referendum successfully being defeated, and my one vote saved the residents of this county $2.5 million alone. Raising taxes in general only further slows and impedes the economic process. We would recover, but we recover at a slower rate and over a more prolonged period of time with increased taxes. Every time we tax our citizens, essentially we stifle the economy and we add to the size of government. People keeping more of their own money allows them for greater benefit for them to purchase things that they need, and also causes more economic prosperity and the creation of jobs. That's something we all need. And I pledge that I will continue to work to help in every way that I possibly can. Our government has a tremendous effect on our daily lives, and we need to require that it perform to the best of its abilities. We pay an enormous price for the government we have, and we pay an enormous price for the government we don't have. It's about time we get our money's worth. What do you think? I say enough is enough. I ask you to keep a strong, consistent, conservative voice in the Commissioner's office, and that voice is Greg Sneary. I was pressured by many individuals and offices for a long time, but I stood strong and did the right thing. And that was to oppose the sales tax and never waver. That was not always easy, but that is necessary, and we need more people willing to do the same. My ideas and suggestions have been approved, which has helped increase the efficiency of Allen County government. I'm very proud of those accomplishments, but as I stated earlier, there's still more work to be done. For my first 7 years as commissioner, I served as an independent. I have now made a change to become a Republican once again. And I ask all my former, I guess you'd say, supporters of Republican, Democrat, and Independents to continue to support me and help with me to move this county forward. I again ask for your vote in my campaign for re-election in the May 4th Republican primary. I need your support so I can continue to serve you and keep your best interests represented. And I promise to continue to keep fighting for you as I have in the past. And I look forward to serving you these next 4 years again as your full-time Allen County Commissioner. Thank you very much for coming. I applaud you.